In the hustle and bustle of ancient Rome, a group of ladies had the hot task of keeping the home fires burning. No, they weren't the city's first pyromaniacs, they were the Vestal Virgins. Now you might be thinking, Vestal who? Well, let me enlighten you. These ladies were the it girls of ancient Rome, tasked with the very important job of keeping the sacred flame of Vesta burning, day in, day out. It was a full-time gig, no holidays, no sick days. Talk about a burning commitment. They were the fire department before fire departments were even a thing. And let me tell you, they took their job pretty seriously. No fire extinguisher could handle this. If that flame went out, it was no small matter. It was a full-blown crisis. Yes, these ladies were Rome's original fire department, with a flame that just wouldn't quit. So how did one become a Vestal Virgin? Well, it wasn't as simple as just signing up. Imagine being between the tender ages of 6 and 10, and you're handpicked by the Pontifex Maximus, the chief priest. Not because you've won the Little Miss Rome pageant, but because he thought you were the perfect blend of purity and good health. Quite the discerning judge, wasn't he? This divine draft pick wasn't all rainbows and laurel wreaths, though. The chosen girls had to undergo a grueling 10-year training period. Talk about a crash course in fire maintenance and chastity vows. But hey, it wasn't all bad. They got to live in the Atrium Vestae, a fancy schmancy pad in the heart of Rome. And the perks? Well, front row seats at the Colosseum were just the start. They were also free from their father's authority, could make wills, and were revered as almost divine. Not too shabby for the ancient world's most elite girl squad, right? Their main gig? Keeping the eternal flame burning, a task that certainly kept them warm. Talk about a burning commitment, right? It was like a high-stakes game of hot potato, but with a flame instead of a spud. The Vestal Virgins were Rome's earliest pyromaniacs, only their love for fire was a sacred duty, not a dangerous pastime. They were the guardians of Rome's hearth, and their job was to make sure that the flame of Vesta, the goddess of hearth and home, never went out. This wasn't just for s'mores and ghost stories, folks. If the flame died, it was believed to be a bad omen for Rome. No pressure, right? The Vestals were the original firefighters, only they were fighting to keep the fire alive, not put it out. And if they forgot to add logs to the fire, let's just say it was a hot mess. The Vestals had a few rules to follow, and breaking them was a big no-no. Now, these weren't your typical don't eat in bed, no elbows on the table kind of rules. No, sir. These were more like don't let the city's sacred flame go out and don't even think about dating. Imagine being a teenager and the only flames you're allowed to fan are literal ones. Talk about a buzzkill. And the punishments? Well, let's just say that they make being grounded look like a tropical vacation. Breaking the chastity vow? That's a one-way ticket to a live burial. Yeah, you heard that right. No second chances, no slap on the wrist. And let's not forget about the ultimate no-dating policy. No romantic dinners, no moonlit walks, nothing. Nada. Zilch. The Vestals were basically the ancient version of nuns, only with more fire and less forgiveness. Yes, the Vestals were the original poster girls for no-dating policies. All good things must come to an end, and the Vestals were no exception. As time marched on, the Roman Empire changed, and like a candle left too long in the wind, the light of the Vestals began to flicker. The flame that had once burned so brightly was now in danger of being snuffed out. Rome was now playing host to new religions and ideas, and our flame keepers found themselves on the wrong side of progress. It's tough when you're the last one at the party, isn't it? And so, the Vestals were quietly shown the door, their sacred fire extinguished, and their temple repurposed. Talk about a real estate upgrade. However, they didn't leave without a trace. Their legacy still burns bright in the annals of history. So next time you light a candle, spare a thought for Rome's original firekeepers, who went out not with a bang, but a whimper.